Welcome back to the channel. How are y'all doing today? So today's spirit gave me a specific message, and this message is called $1,000,000 Progress. Maybe it's not really about money, but the progress. You know, massive businesses, this is just what spirit is bringing me. The magician on the bottom of the deck, hilarious. Massive businesses and things at a larger scale doesn't really grow overnight. Yes, some people have lucky breaks or just the right time at the right place energy. For many people who are in business or structured like that, it takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of hard work. But I'm hearing $1,000,000 progress. So it maybe some of y'all who own businesses or run businesses, maybe you're going to have an influx of sales. You're going to have new clients. This is just what spirit is bringing me. I'm also hearing hope is the feeling of oneness. When you have a feeling of oneness, there's not less fear. Remember that there's not as much fear. And then I heard synchronized. And synchronized is in unison. Something that is maybe synchronicities for you. Maybe it's a continuation of a certain frequency or sign or synchronicity. The angel number 777 is also coming out for y'all. I also heard daisies and tulips. And I heard that song by the Black Eyed Peas. I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be... I'm not a singer, but that's the song that I heard. And then I heard The Sandman. And it made me think of that old 1950 song, "Oh, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream." That one. And then it was reminding me of prophetic dreams. I don't know why, but that's exactly what Spirit said, prophetic dreams. I also heard the number 700. So maybe this is 700 opportunities or 700 people helping you, or I mean, it could be anything. Maybe it's $700, money coming towards you. I also heard indigo, and indigo is also the color of the third eye chakra. So here we go with prophetic dreams, with that psychic vision. It's also making me think that you are the magi, that you are the sage, the mage, the witch, the light worker, the shadow walker, that you have a lot of these phoenix energy gifts. I say phoenix because many people who are awoken and are understanding their gifts a little bit more usually have that same characteristics of the phoenix rising. You are reborn into your gifts. You are reborn into this truth. You are reborn into a lot of powerful energy. I also heard overnight. Something is overnight. And then it reminded me of how you can send a package overnight. And I heard 3-day delivery. So something that happens overnight will come within 3 days. So maybe within 3 days of you watching this, you're going to receive the answers. Spirit was also showing me Hercules. And it reminded me of the Disney movie Hercules. It's just the way that everything looked. Like the purples and the pinks and the gold colors. Well, purples and pinks are third eye and crown chakra. And gold is the solar plexus or the sacral chakra in an energy. I also heard that some of y'all are being more critical of what you are putting in your bodies. I also hear that there's a massive cleanse taking place in your life. And this cleanse can talk about your physical appearance, your outer world, your home. This cleanse can also be talking about working through some of your shadows, detaching from stuff. And the next message is I heard was connected success. Connected success. And then I heard Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but there was a specific part in the movie that Spirit was showing me. It was at the end to where I guess Willy Wonka was like, you know what, you did it, success, congratulations. And he took Charlie in this like teleportation glass thing, right? And he took him up in the sky and they were floating around. And there was also like no helicopters or anything around. So I thought it was, I don't know, maybe it was about something being teleported. Maybe this could also be talking about timeline shifts and timeline jumps, or also seeing it from a bird's eye view for a higher perspective. I was also hearing Bridgerton. Bridgerton, which is Daphne's story. And if you know anything about Bridgerton, I know it's an adult show, but Bridgerton was making me think of Diamond of the Season. That's Daphne. She was the very first, quote unquote, label and turned as Diamond of the Season. So you are the Diamond of the Season. What season did we just roll into? For most of the people that's in the hemisphere that I live, that would be winter. So you are the Diamond of Winter. So own it. Own your beauty. Understand that you deserve to be seen. You deserve to be, fitted in a ring or in some jewelry. You deserve to even be just viewed. I don't know. This is also saying that you are attracting, you are attractive. To know that diamonds are a symbol of romance and you deserve to be loved. Remember that. And then I heard envelope full of money. That was random. I'm just saying random. So maybe that's for a specific portion of y'all. So when I do these channels, maybe you won't resonate with every single one. Maybe there'll be like 3 or 4 that you could resonate with. And specific energies for specific people, because there is such a massive collective that I read for. Alrighty. Spirit today was also leaning me towards the monsters deck. Usually when Spirit is pointing out this deck for me to use, there could be something of a major shift. There could be something happening in your life. Maybe you're seeing people's characters. Maybe you're seeing masks. Maybe you're seeing the trickster energies, monitoring spirit energies. And this is also about your own inner shadow. Okay? So maybe there's a lot of that shadow work coming up for today. So I'm just going to pull in this deck and pull a singular card, whichever one comes out. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you so much. Okay, we have the sun. Beautiful. And the sun is Leo energy, confidence, expression. The sun is illumination. It's associated with spirit. It's associated with egos sometimes. It's associated with inner child and strength and passions and freedom and happiness. And when I see the sun card coming out as the very first emblem, I say emblem because this is the headline of the read. You're happy. I'm hearing you're 30, flirty, and thriving. No matter what age you are, you're 30, flirty, and thriving. That's like my own little affirmation mantra that I say to boost me when I start feeling down, or I start feeling bad about myself. I'm still human. We all go through this. I always say I'm 30, flirty, and thriving, no matter what. And that came from that movie 13 Going on 30. Maybe you're going to see that as well. Spirit also told me to grab the rose quartz from my altar. So there's something here about unconditional love and self-love, purity, innocence, joy, and the heart. Pink is really associated with the crown chakra. So maybe there's something about you understanding that you are lovable, or you understand that you deserve love. Here we go again. Okay, let's go into an oracle. Thank you so much, Spirit. What is the oracle associated with the sun today? Thank you so much, Spirit. Dragon's Hoard, number 12, protecting the future. There's little doors, or the little keys to unlock. Do you see how those keys, one of them has a heart and the other one does not? Maybe this is you unlocking something massive when it comes to heart space energy. Leo rules the heart. The sun is also Leo energy. So there is a lot of energy and feelings of opening up your heart chakra, rejuvenation of the heart chakra. Maybe somebody's Pisces as well. Maybe you're stepping into something. Dragons hoard gold, right? They like gold and glimmer and jewels and diamonds and many beautiful things around that. And they are greedy. They are stingy. They are also protectors in the spiritual realm. There's a lot of people who have dragon protectors. So maybe there's something here about protecting your money, protecting your hoard, protecting the future. Let's get one more. Thank you so much, Spirit. We have, we're not taking all those. We have this one that fell out on the desk. 49. Skywriting, the Fates. And the Fates are also seen as the three ladies in the sky that like to, you know, create cords, cut cords, and sometimes it feels like they mess up people's destiny, but everything is all written down. When I say written down, I'm hearing the Akashic. So maybe some of y'all are tapping into the Akashic realm meditatively. The card number is 49. 4 plus 9 is 13. 13 being the number of Scorpio of death card energy. So out with the old, in with the new. Being transformed, rebirth. And there's something here about clouds. Maybe you're cloud scrying. Maybe there's something here about you haven't been able to see the moon in a minute. I see the clouds over the moon, and it's like, you know, maybe you're trying to channel and connect to the moon. Moon magic or moon manifesting for some of y'all. And it's like you can't see the moon. Maybe there's been a lot of clouds. Maybe there's storms over your area. And the sun, I love it so much. The sun is lighting the way for you to connect to the moon. The moon is psychic intuition. It's psychic dreaming. The moon has a magnetic pull and energetic shifts upon all water, oceans, and internally. The sun is here to illuminate what is happening with the moon. Maybe you're undergoing this, you know, emotional, transformative energy that you haven't really seen yet. Maybe you haven't pinpointed why you've been emotional. Maybe you haven't pinpointed as, you know, you feeling worthy for yourself. Maybe there's so much happening and going on, so much is changing, that you don't realize that you've changed too. I like how the numbers are 12 and 13. The 12th house of astrology is Pisces, and it rules the subconscious. It rules the hidden. It rules the intangible. So things not in the physical. It rules really mystical, emotional illusions, fantasies, magic, intuition, still. And then you have number 49, which is giving me that death energy, that death card energy, which is secrets and shadows and spaces and in between. That transformative energy. And it's associated with the moon in this card for the Fates. And it's like you're not seeing all of the secrets, or you're not seeing things come to light. And then the sun illuminates the moon. The moonlight that we see is really just a reflection of the sun. The sun's light. And it reflects down upon the earth. So you're being encouraged to bring some light into the darker aspects within you, within your circumstance, within your environment. This can also be saying that it's time for you to make changes, big ones. And it's time for you to start feeling fulfilled. It's time to let the clouds go that hide the moon, the secretive energy, the intuitive energy. And it's time for you to shine a light on your gifts. We all have gifts. You could be, I don't know, that singular person out there. There's always one person. I have no talents. I have no gifts. And I'm like, really? pretty sure you could do something. It reminds me of the story of Colonel Sanders, the creator of Kentucky Fried Chicken. His just life story is amazing. He was homeless and old and broke down, alone. And then somebody asked him, why are you homeless? And he says, well, this and this and this happened. Well, he says, and one of the characters said to from Colonel Sanders, and they're like, is there anything that you like to do? You must have a talent. You must have a gift. He says, no, I failed at everything. I failed at life. And he goes, think really hard. What do you enjoy doing? He goes, I like to eat. Well, and then he was like, you know what? I love to cook. And from that conversation, it inspired Colonel Sanders to get a job at a gas station selling his secret recipe chicken, which would instantly be successful and go viral. And before he died, he sold the business for millions of dollars so that his, descendants will always be cared for. Maybe this is your story in a way. From being broke down and homeless, abandoned, lost, to coming into so much power through your hard work and dedication. It's a beautiful story. Let's get another tarot card. We got the Hangman. Number 12. 1212. Maybe that's an angel number you're seeing as well. The Hangman is really the illumination of things. The Hangman puts himself in this hanging position so he can look at everything that's upside down. Right? What does the whole situation look like if I turn my head over sideways? It's to get the bigger picture. It's also reflection. Maybe there's something here that you're reflecting upon with that sun and the moon. Just like the moon reflects the light to the darker aspects. The Hangman can feel very impatient. The energy can feel very impatient, but very observant. Maybe you're very observant. Maybe you're observing everything around you. Maybe you have become the inner observer. So where you're seeing it from the soul's point of view and not more or less the physical body. Maybe you're going through an awakening to where, the sun and the moon awakening, and it has shaken you up so much inside that in an aspect of your reality, you're viewing yourself and your surroundings and your life through the soul's lenses, much more than the physical eye lens. I hope that this is making sense. Let's get one more. Thank you so much. The Hermit. Yes, the lantern, the lamp. The Hermit is Virgo energy. And the Hermit is very, very intelligent, very smart, very proactive when it comes to, reading and expanding their mind. And I see this Hermit in the shadows, all alone, carrying that light, which is their essence, their knowledge, their gifts, their talents, in the hidden aspects, in the hidden darkest parts of the world. Maybe you feel like you're unseen. Maybe it's maybe if I just keep on and keep on, someone will see my light and come towards me. But the thing is that you also have to do the work. You also have to be active. You also have to help other people, teach other people. Introduce yourself to other people. Be open to other people. Because the Hermit is reclusive. The Hermit's oh, I don't want none of this. But the Hermit also realizes if the Hermit does not leave Hermit mode, eventually, they will feel alone. They will feel left out. While the whole world is, going through their lives and their progression, the Hermit's wait, am I missing something? So the Hermit is necessary to go into this inner shell reclusive energy so they can view all aspects. Eventually, through the Hermit Tarot, they start again. They say, you know what? I think it's time for me to come out of my shell. I think it's time for me to go try something new. I think it's time for me to read that book. I think it's time for me to go message these people. I think it's time for me to go explore beyond my zone, my bubble. And they do. And from the Hermit, they go back into the Fool card energy. Because the Fool and the Hermit are the same person. A lot of people don't know that. They're the same person. So the Fool is very like happy-go-lucky, optimistic. Yay, let's go do this. And the Hermit's like, you know what? Let me drink my coffee in silence and peace. And then eventually the Hermit gets lonely and understands so much that they have to go tell somebody. I mean, if you had a $1 million idea, didn't I say that? $1 million progress. If you had a $1 million idea, right? Wouldn't you want to tell somebody? Wouldn't you want to be like, call your phone, call your friends, or whoever it is, and be like, hey, oh my God, guess what? I had this idea. What do you think? You would be excited. You would be excited to say, maybe, I don't know. There's something about that. On the bottom of the deck is Judgment. Judgment is my favorite tarot card because it represents spiritual karma. Spiritual. Meaning that if you feel like this physical world has held you back, you feel like something in this world is not doing you good, treating you fairly, doing you kindly. It's like spiritual karma takes over and pulls the wool from your eyes, illumination, awakening, so you can see exactly what you need to see to understand that everything is still working. Even when you feel like you're in the depths of chaos, or you feel like you're down in the ditch, or you feel like you've been in the swamp, you're exactly sometimes where you need to be. And that sounds really messed up. Sometimes you're exactly where you need to be temporarily. You know, through my life experiences, if I never went through some of those horrible experiences or experienced moments of sadness, moments of, loss and trials and tribulations in my own life, how could I ever coach? How could I ever truly understand what it's like for that other person who's been in that? It was needed. It was a needed part in my journey, so I can teach people on how to heal from it. So I can teach people to see the light. And what do they say? Before it gets better, it gets worse. You get to your lowest point, and then from your lowest point, we'll say the moon. The lowest point is closer to Earth. From your lowest point, the emotions, the shadows, the feelings, the overwhelmed energy pushes through you to where you're like, no, I got this. I'm unstoppable. I'm going to overcome this. I'm going to be on top. I'm going to start this business. I'm going to go text that person. I'm going to go meet new friends. I'm going to go back to college. Even in the depths of the darkness or a dark night of the soul. You have legitimately, with new people coming in, the Knight of Candles and the Queen of Candles. This is good energy. I always say with the candles, it's always Guinevere and Sir Lancelot. It's a deep magnetism. Maybe there's a golden idea that you have. Look. And you are attracting the right clients, the right people. So you can be more optimistic. You can exceed your expectations. You can become successful. For love aspect, I could see Maybe it's time for you to go out and experience and have fun. Go cut a rug. Go cut a rug. It's time for you to break free. You're not in a cage no more. And I want to say mockingjay. I don't know why. Mockingjay. Mockingbird. You're not in a cage no more. The Two of Candles. It's time to leave. The Two of Candles is a card of freedom, travel, experience, exploration. And you're leaving stagnancy behind you. You're leaving sadness behind you. Because you're stepping into your divinity and your truth. Okay, we also have the Sky Dancers. Surrender, yep. 48, which is 12. We have 12, 12, 12 on board already. Maybe that's your angel number. Maybe somebody was born on the 12th. Maybe it's the 12th of the month that you're looking at this. This is when something big is going to happen. Maybe this $1 million idea or $1 million progress. Higher understanding awakenings for some of y'all will happen around the 12th. You're going to be successful. It's inevitable. Hard work in manifestation. If you're manifesting and you're putting in the action, if you're manifesting and you're doing the work, it is almost guaranteed. Almost guaranteed. Cosmic womb, the divine feminine, because you are growing something. You're growing something that is part of your soul's journey. You're growing something that is part of your purpose, your destiny. What is this card? The mini mask. Your authentic self. Yeah, your soul's energy. You are growing something from your purpose. Repairing the veil. Forgiveness. It's time to patch up them holes in your boat. You never sunk. Maybe you feel like you sunk your ship. Maybe you feel like your boat was sinking. It reminds me of a cartoon where they wave the little white flag. Hey, I'm over here. Come rescue me. And I hear that dun 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 dun. Maybe that's Star Wars. I think that's Star Wars. But I feel like really beautiful optimism. Beautiful things. Knight of Cups. You got the right people, the right movement, the right attraction. Nine of Pentacles on the bottom. And good things are flowing to you. And we will be going, I'm going to say thank you. I'm going to stop this and go to the extended. If you would like to come into the extended and we'll figure out more about this $1 million idea, progress, diamond of the season, click the Patreon link in the description box below. And thank you for all the love, all the support. Thank you for watching this video all the way through. If you did, congratulations, you get a gold star. And thank you for subscribing. If you'd like to book a private reading, you can find me in my link in the description box below. And I love y'all.